Okay, we back on our boxing grind. Y'all know what it is. It's the boxing clinic. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. And apparently, I think the guy in the red shirt is Kovalev's new trainer. You know, I can't pronounce his name, but I'm pretty sure he's from Russia. I'm going to leave the article link in the description. I think his name is Abror. I'm horrible at pronouncing foreign names. But, you know, Kovalev has introduced him as a trainer. I'm guessing he's a Russian coach. And he's big over there when it comes to amateur boxing. Has some people in the Rio de Janeiro games in the last Olympics. Very successful, I would think. He's training out of Oxnard, California, which seems to be a hot bed for boxing out there with Robert Garcia's Boxing Academy. He got a lot of Russian guys out there. A lot of Russian guys are starting to migrate and really focus on pro careers out there in California now. And will this guy make a difference? I don't know. He brought in a Russian coach, strength and conditioning coach, last boxing coach for the last fight, which John David Jackson wasn't able to speak, and it did him no good. He still got knocked out. Kovalev can change, all the coaches he wants. But, if he don't listen to this guy, if he don't let the coach take control, he still thinks he know everything. He still wants to drink vodka and not be disciplined outside the ring. He don't want to work on his weaknesses, which is his core and his inside fighting. The blueprint is going to be laid out there how to beat him. Shavansky, I doubt he can beat Kovalev if Kovalev is, 75% himself. But this guy says him and Kovalev met some years back when he brought his student or his understudy with him to California. So he got great respect for him. Let's see how long this lasts with him and Kovalev before Kovalev starts to go back into his stubborn ways. Maybe Andre Ward lost and talking with main events and seeing that little itty bitty check gave him a reality check. He went up to these religious mountains I talked about a few months ago, and got spiritually right. And maybe his head right now. He got a son, he got a wife, he got a family, and maybe being a crusher, broke that mentality. He broke that Ward, broke that persona, and maybe he can own up to him losing that fight. He could right his wrongs. Abel Sanchez offered a hand to train him again after kicking him out of the gym. Virgil Hunter offered him a hand now that Andre Ward's gone. At the end of the day, we knew he was going to pick a Russian coach. We know he wasn't going to go with a high-profile coach because he don't want to listen. He don't want to listen to nobody but those Russian guys, and I don't think he even listens to them. Do I expect a totally different Sergey Kovalev? Absolutely not. I expect the same thing. He's saying everything right, but can he become different? Yes. I think he got humble versus Andre Ward. I think John David Jackson shooting comments and talking about how terrible of a person, how bad of a name he gives Russian, hopefully changes him. And he can't come back as the crusher because people know he quit, know he can't come to the body. So he has to reinvent himself, reinvigorate his game. And I think he has the athletic ability and the boxing ability to do that. I think he can come back and still be the #1 light heavyweight. But it's going to take time. It's going to take change for him. And the trainer, I'm pretty sure that he knows what he's talking about. He's trained all these Olympic running amateur Russian programs over there. Amateur Russian programs over there in Russia. He knows what he's doing. Kovalev just got to listen to him. Let him be the coach. Be smart. Be quick. And go into the twilight of his career with a different guy. Be gone.